Southwestern Nigerians, Cubans are.
Yeah.
They come straight from Southwest Nigeria, Yoruba. Because they got Santeria, which is the Orishas, which is Chengo, Elegua. Those are the Yoruba gods.
Yeah.
They are straight from Nigeria. Because you talk to old Cuban, like elderly Cuban, when I would talk to them in New York, I say, hey, ¿qué país? They say, Cuba, Havana. And I say, I'm Nigeria. Nigeria, mi abuela. Mi madre es Nigeria. Nigeria, the historia de Cuba is Africa. Oh yeah, they break it down.
The history of the family.
Because because they listen to rumba. Because rumba is like literally the root of salsa, but it sounds exactly like Nigerian juju.
Oh, sounds
exactly like it.
It's funny. I for years I danced in a professional salsa company, urban Latin theater dance company.
Cool.
So when we were in Cuba with the drums, I was just so at home.
African.
I was so at home, and I had just found my family in Sierra Leone.
Yeah.
And it was just like, we're all connected.
It's so
and
African.
I think it's something for all of us to remember. I think sometimes we go like, oh, I'm from Louisiana, I'm from here, I'm Jamaican. We're all one.
54.
We're all one.
Everybody got a drum circle. Everybody got a damn drum circle and eating rice with meat on it. I'm tired of it. And then you see a fried banana. Can we all just shut up? Why are you eating a fried banana though?
Everywhere.
We're connected by the big yellow banana. I say plátano, tostone, banana, dodo.
Oh, that's a good dodo.
Plantain. And then when I was in Amsterdam, when I do comedy for Surinamese people, the Surinamese people look like us. They speak Dutch. I'm like, I go to a Surinamese restaurant, my friend Roger, he's from Utrecht, Eindhoven, black, we look like cousins. And I go, we want to go get some Surinamese food. Surinamese is a Dutch colony by South America. And I go, all right, we go there. Man, I'm like, there's a big ass plantain, it's like that. Ooh. I go, there go that god dang banana again. It's called bakabana. Bakabana is plantain. I said, we all connected. You go to Holland, they look like us. They're from Curaçao, and they speak Dutch, and we look exactly alike. What they did was toss everybody everywhere.
Yeah.
They just write them like, you there, you there, you there, and now fight each other.
Yeah. And now we're finding each other.
We're fighting to fighting. Let me get that, baby. That was like now we're finding each other.
I love that.
Fighting to find. That's hardcore.
Your story is exactly that. What would you say to a role? If you had a role opportunity to play a queen, a princess, do you take that role?
Of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
I would love that.
How soon do you think Disney would act? Would you, if Disney say, yo, we'll give you back, you take it to Netflix, you take it to Netflix to somebody who's...
Well, Netflix Africa.
Yeah.
Ooh. There's Netflix Africa.
She's already, the rights has gone to Disney.
Yeah.
I want to get Disney to make that because I want to see
how long do they have it? They have it whatever?
I need to look back through all the numbers.
Yeah. You gotta,
we can talk
that's
about
all
it.
legal stuff, man.
Unless you write something, unless you write an offshoot for something else for Netflix Africa, just do a different type of thing. You know what I mean? Because there's Netflix Africa.
Yeah. The story is powerful. Another thing, I don't know if you do this because you and I are different age gap. The age gap is different here. But growing up, I always felt weird about this, but there's this whole, bowing down is that something in Sierra Leone? Because I don't know the Sierra Leone culture.
Bowing down to
a chief,
to an elder, you have to.
My friend used to do that in Yoruba
tribe. To your elders, you have to go.
Yeah, you have to bow down.
And it's changed. It used to be to where you lay flat down. And then it kind of, as the generations go on,
they're like, I can't do that.
And they just kind of touch the floor, and then it's just kind of the
ground kind of dirty.
And now it's kind of,
I've seen my friend used to do that. He's Yoruba, and his grandfather was chief, and he would go all the way down. We were in Chicago. We would walk. I was like, it's like that.
Yeah, because when my family would bring other families into our home to live with us that came from Nigeria, like my father would come, and then they would just lay down on the floor. I'm like, whoa. What's going on here? My dad wasn't a chief or anything. Like, it's just because he's the elder out of respect.
Yeah.
And kind of like in Japan,
like the Asian culture, you have to.
You bow. Although I did jack up my back just because I'm serious.
You're really tough.
Yeah, that's a long way to come down.
And I was trying to be
like a
so
crane.
respectful in the culture. And I'm sitting out there working the Olympics, and I'm out there for 30 days. I'm not joking. Like my back, I was like, I don't want to be disrespectful, but my back can't take this anymore because, for the elders, you have to get below their chin. And so I'm like,
did you use your knees?
How tall are you?
6'6".
Oh, God.
6'6". So that's like a building coming down.
Because I'm gonna take my family. I'm gonna take my entire family back to Nigeria, or take them to Nigeria for the very first time. I'm going back.
Yeah.
And
When?
Soon, very soon. I don't give the date because we haven't booked the tickets yet.
Okay.
But with it this year, and I'm like, I'm sitting there going, like, how do I do the tradition and the whole thing and.
And how wonderful to teach your children.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
All of these.
because, yes,
this history and the respect and all of that is so beautiful.
And with the
Some
last
of the
name,
language.
you can't hide the last name.
Right.
It's like when people hear the last name, they'll go, where are you from? Where are you from?
But also for them to not only have the last name, but have this experience on the continent in Nigeria to feel that and walk it and be it. And I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's how, if I did, I remember this lady, and you always run into people who are kind of spiritual, and they go, brother, I just want to tell you, I'm a da-da-da-da spirit, and you need to da-da-da. I remember this one lady, she had all these bracelets, a real pretty black lady, and she came to me and said, brother, I just want to tell you, I love what you do, but you got to go back to the continent.
You told me that. That's right. You said that.
And I did. That's how I wouldn't have met you if I wasn't in Nigeria when I met your guy, George. And it's like, when I went there, everything started connecting. I started connecting with all kinds of people. And it was important that I went. And she goes, you need that. You need to touch that continent. You'll see. And it just started opening up a lot more things.
But one of the things you said too is everyone knew who you were.
Man, that was insane. Because I went as a kid, and my uncle was famous singer. My uncle was a huge singer with Fela and King Sunny Ade. My Sonny Okosin. So I'm like, we were staying with him, so he was the star. So I came as just with my parents. No one knew I was a kid. I was 13 or whatever. And then I'm coming as a grown man. And everyone's like, brother, oh my God, I see it. It was because I'm like social media though.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Before there was no social media. You know who was famous? Michael Jackson was famous.
Oh, huge. In Sierra Leone.
And there was
Michael Jackson.
And remember, no internet. That's how I tell people how
radio.
You can't compare
music. Transcends culture.
But you can't compare. I'm talking about popularity. You cannot compare these artists. Michael Jackson, when I was a kid, they were doing Michael Jackson
dance. You got him on
your shirt. They were doing contests while we were there, and I didn't know that they knew who Michael was because I was like, how did they? Because I'm 13 and 8. I was like, how did they know Michael Jackson? Michael Jackson was massive. This is before internet. So these artists now, I go, shh, quiet.
There's nothing that compares. 1996, very first time I went to Africa. I landed in Accra. I was telling you the story before we got on to that. And I'm like, oh man, this is cool. And we're in Accra for like 3-4 days. And then we drive to Kumasi. And this is before they had a built road. It's still a very small road, but it's a dirt road through trees. And it's like, kind of like somebody just kind of shoved it, shoveled it and just kind of made a little way. And the road is like this, and the trees are there, like you could barely move over. We're on a bus.
Yeah.
As God is my witness, we're driving. It's in the middle of nowhere. This looks like stereotypical of what you would think Africa would look like. There's just trees and this and that, and erected in the middle of nowhere on the way to Kumasi. I don't know where, geographically, there was no, navigation system.
You just go.
There's this statue of Michael Jackson. I'm going,
a statue of
that
Michael.
is the oddest
Michael
thing.
Jackson?
There's just,
as God is my witness.
Is it still there? I wonder.
I don't know. I was like, what is this? What is this doing here?
Just Michael Jackson,
This is
in the middle of
of
Africa.
What?
Shimon.
And the other thing, the other person who was massively big before then, because I wore my Chicago Bulls Michael Jordan.
Did they think you were Michael Jordan?
No, I had this shirt and the guy went nuts. I was in one of the shopping areas. And the guy kept going, Michael Jordan. Hey, wouldn't stop saying Michael Jordan. He's like, I was like, oh, this? He goes, yeah, Michael Jordan. And I I gave him my Michael Jordan shirt, and I got a Kente vest that I ended up wearing to the homecoming. Man, you couldn't tell me. And I have the one of the little whatever that you wear.
Michael Jordan.
Matching. I have it
That's
somewhere.
How big. That's
I have
how big
the
these
cane.
cats are.
I have the cane from Ghana. I have the vest. All that from a Michael Jordan shirt.
That's
I was
amazing.
like, I was like,
That's how
I didn't
big.
even use any money. I was like, I just took the shirt. It was just like, you could have
He
it.
gave you his
That was
funky vest.
No,
just kidding.
No,
Just kidding.
that vest was clean.
What the hell?
I took it to college.
You were chilling.
Once I got to college and I started, lifting weights and had a little bit more muscles.
Tight. It was a little tight.
Oh, no. It was perfectly tight. Because then I didn't have to wear a shirt.
Like this.
I didn't have to wear a shirt with it. I just wore it like this.
Went wide open.
No. It was buttoned up, but you could see the chest and everything. You know what I mean? Like, you couldn't tell me. Like, they started calling me Mandingo Warrior because of it. Yeah,
and now he hosts American Ninja Warrior.
I love that show.
Yo, it's finally here.
Yes.
We are dropping our lifestyle merch. 154 is here. It's hot. Come get it.
Bam.
Ain't no place like home.